Hello everyone, Poor Cynic here with Tab on Tyrant Reviews, and this is Block Fortress by Forsaken Media. If you read the review, and as always, I hope you do, just go to tabontyrant.com to read them, you'll know I wasn't particularly crazy about this game. A lot of that, or part of that, has to do with my own personal biases. I will freely admit I'm something of a strategy snob, and it's basically a tower defense game, and I really don't like tower defense games. But I did my best to try and put that aside when I reviewed it. But besides that, there was still a lot here that really I couldn't get into. It's definitely an interesting idea. It's a combination of Minecraft, tower defense, and first-person shooting. And I have to, give them credit for that. It's definitely an interesting combination, and they sort of make it work. But I think there's too many flaws to sort of really recommend this. And at the end of the day, there's just a lot of things that frustrated me about it. But here's the main menu we're going to go through. We're going to explain some of the things, and then I'm going to show you gameplay, and I'll let you make up your own mind. Because, I realize not everybody is into Paradox Interactive, huge strategy games, and a lot of people like tower defense, so you may like this. Anyway, you can see at the top we have level 3, that's my character level. The resources I've collected, you collect resources actually in-game by building mine shafts, and those can be used in craft here to modify sort of various the various weapons and materials you unlock. See under plasma, there's damage mods and range mods, rate of fire. I can actually build one of these. Slow mod, give this weapon a chance to slow target. No, it doesn't really sound that great, actually. There's a howitzer, and there's also just the metal you use to build stuff. And I do like that. That's very interesting. It's a sort of way to, make sure things sort of progress. So you're not just, whenever you lose, because this is tower defense, ultimately you are, this is sort of tower defense horde mode, ultimately you are going to lose. You can come back better and stronger with the resources and experience you've earned. Anyway, the awards. Those are, it's the Games Turner achievements. Not really something I'm too interested in. Store. This is in-app purchase stuff. You can buy minerals and experience doublers, and you can lock bots, which are sort of like, as it sounds like, they are little robots that help you, whether it's collecting gold from enemies that are killed or killing enemies themselves. It's a constructor bot, an attacker bot, and all sorts of variations on it. The guide, this is a sort of, as it sounds, it's a guide. And this is one of the other problems with this game, in that it's very difficult to get into if you're new. There's a lot to learn. There's a lot to sort of adapt to, and it's not presented in a way that's very accessible to new players. And there's, it's something of a learning curve. It's not really the way I would have done it or expected it to be done, and it doesn't really work for me. And options, that's as it sounds. You can adjust the way you move. You can adjust. I'm gonna try fixed because I tried, the auto move stick. That didn't really work for me. I'll show you my problems with the controls when we actually get in there. You can adjust how you move. You can adjust look sensitivity, shoot sensitivity. You can adjust inverse X and Y, sound, and whether or not you want it saved to sort of iCloud or local data. Anyway, let's just jump right in here. There are 3 modes to play in. There's survival mode, which is sort of the basic mode, as it says. You harvest scattered minerals while gradually building up and defending your fortress. It's after every wave of enemies, you are given, time to rebuild and modify your base. And I'm getting emails now. Quick start mode, despite what the name says, it's actually just it's a much harder version of survival. It's you start with a lot more resources, you build the fortress, but then you don't get any time to sort of modify it in between waves. It's just wave after wave after wave after wave. In survival, you actually trigger the waves yourself when you're satisfied that your base has been modified to your specifications. And there's Sandbox, you have infinite resources, and you can stop and start enemy attacks at will. It's a good place to, test new defenses or just, do the basic Minecraft, I'm going to be really creative thing. I've got a survival game going here. Tablet Tyrant. Round 4 easy, tropical islands, and rare blue minerals. Choose your companion. You can have no bot, you crazy animal, you. There's a standard bot. He can attack, collect gold, and defend areas. Constructor bot can repair nearby blocks without using resources. Support, future, dog bot. Yeah, he's so cute. I'm just gonna go with a standard bot. Alright, and here we are. You can see I'm flying at the moment because we're not actually in battle. Just go over some of the things on the screen. At the top, we have the compass. The arrow on it, inside the compass, is the direction from which the attack is going to come. You can see there's, level 4. It's pretty basic. 10 and 11, that's the amount of power your base is using. You have to build more power. You have to build sort of power expanders in order to make the guns work, in order to, do all the various things that are required from your base. It's the $, that's the amount of money you have. M, that refers to the amount of minerals. Obviously, you can't exceed money. You can't exceed your mineral count. It's ways to put limitations on stuff. A little button, topmost button in the right-hand corner is where you go to sort of get your materials. There's your wall materials, and you can build it of wood or stone or brick or concrete or scrap metal or whatever you like. But each has their own sort of information. Each costs different amount of material. Like this is a mineral cost of 3. Metal is a mineral cost of 2. Brick is 1. I think wood is actually just cash. Yeah. And then you can, obviously there's defenses as well. Landmines and depth charge. I should actually, thinking about it, yeah, I think I might get some of these. And in order to select something, you just hit it and then hit whatever you want swapped out in your sort of toolbar here. I'm going to select landmines. I'll plant a few of those. Maybe plant some depth charges too. Because, these go blocks, the enemies that attack you, they're not bothered by things like water. They just come at you. Special, there's power blocks and mine shafts and farms, which that heals you. All sorts of interesting things here. There is a night. You have to take into account that night eventually falls, and so you have to have lights and whatnot. And then equipment, or equip, this is what you'll be carrying during the actual battle itself. And under equipment, you can see there's a variety of sort of weapons and items to use. And I can get a plasma pistol. I think I should... Plasma pistol needs to be bought before you can use it. Would you like to build it for use in this battle? Yeah. You can't afford to build this item. Okay, never mind. Oh, I don't. Maybe I don't have enough equipment. No, I don't. I need M, or sort of mineral 35. So I guess I'm just using the old pistol. Anyway, hit resume. The button on the just underneath that, the little robot button that gives you can give orders to the robot: move, follow, collect, or hunt. And then going down, you can adjust your altitude with these 2 arrows. You adjust where you look just by swiping across the screen, and you move with this little sort of square in the corner here. And I want to place some landmines in preparation for the next attack. So hopefully this will work. Feel kind of silly if it didn't. There's my robot following me. Let's put one more down. Just sort of putting these down haphazard. Come on, respond to my controls. Alright. Since they're going to be coming from the east end, I'm going to get some depth charges too. Did it? Okay. I think it did. Alright. They love to come out of this... They came out of this ocean a lot last time. Captain, splashes in the water. Alright, that should be good. Okay, I think we're all set in terms of defenses. I've got my plasma cannons here. I got my machine guns on all four corners. This is the bunker I need to protect. Forgot to mention that before. So, we are ready to begin. Tap to start, and they are on their way. New enemy info. Go Block Runner, a fast-running melee warrior. Awesome. Here they come. Come on, hit my traps, hit my traps, hit my traps. What are you doing? Plasma ended him. It was weird. He was sort of acting odd. You can see you fire the gun by tapping the red square in the corner here. Yep. Ooh, bunch coming over from there. I should probably tell my robot to start fighting. It takes time to reload. Come on. It looks like we're doing well so far. Just saw two and taken out by that depth charge. That was pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna move off the wall here. I hope I don't set off any of my own traps. That would be dumb. So yeah, in order to really make the best of it, as I mentioned, the controls are not great. You sort of need to use a finger to look, a finger to move, and then another finger to shoot. So both hands, multiple fingers. It's not exactly the most efficient use of the touch controls. Wow. Ooh, there's a passel load of you fellas. Get him, robot. Get him, robot. Wow, they are mad. Okay. Okay, we're driving them off a little bit. You can see those sort of gold squares floating in the air there. You know, you can pick up that money and use it to obviously get more, well, money. And level 4 is complete. We killed 68 enemies. We lost 0 blocks. We mined 30 minerals. We got 125 bonus gold and 1 bonus rare blue mineral. And you can continue or you can save it, which is a nice sort of touch. Gathering for stronger attack from the north. Good thing I've already sort of reinforced the north before. But, oh, night is falling. This is what they were, yeah, the night. When it's dark, your turrets cannot target unlit enemies. You'll have to build a variety of lights to illuminate the incoming horde. Standard lights are good short range of light, where spotlights must be manually targeted and can illuminate large areas at longer range. Okay. Try to... Alright, I'm going to tell my robot to collect some of the gold that he can. I do not want to start the attack. Oh, I do have enough for the plasma pistol now. I'm going to get that. Equipment, plasma pistol. Energy weapon with unreliable damage. Yeah. Put it here, so I can have the regular pistol and the plasma pistol, so I can sort of compare. Now to build the base. Build up the base. And put landmines there. We are going to need more power. I'm going to get a power block. Power block is 15 minerals. I should have enough. Creates an area of energy that powers up to 5 blocks. Power range is 8 blocks. So we're going to put that there. There's also a power booster, which adds 3 extra units of power to your energy grid when placed near a power block. Alright. So now to show off some of the actual sort of building, you can remove terrain blocks. It costs $1 to do so. So I'm going to sort of dig out a little trench here. Oops, I think I just accidentally dug under my wall. But I can put in some concrete there. There we go. We're going to remove some more of these blocks. I really should pay more attention to where I'm tapping. And we're gonna sort of lay out a further wall here. Whoops. Damn it. That looks good. Alright, we're gonna put the power block. I don't have enough for the power block. God damn it. Ooh. Stop sending me emails. Okay, I may have sort of screwed this up. I forgot to mention the select, the little hand icon. This just shows you sort of the status of everything. Concrete, plasma gun, lights, and their relative health. So, I'll lay down some mines at the very... Since I've sort of screwed myself on, you know, actual putting in more guns and whatnot. I wanted to make it look pretty and be strategic. I wasn't paying attention. I think the best place for this attack to be would be right here on top of the wall. Whoops. On top of the wall. Not in a trench. So... yeah, we're going to see how well this works. Ready to begin? We'll break out the plasma pistol. That is unattractive and blocky. Alrighty, show yourself, you goblin bastards. Enemy is gathering for a massive attack. Ooh, they were not kidding. Okay, robot, gonna need some help. Not a very long range gun, this plasma pistol. Character's gain a level is now level 4. Sweet. Alright, they are coming fast. Plasma pistol's a bit slower than the regular pistol. He's hitting my blocks. He actually got to the fortress. The first Go block to do so. He will be remembered in the history of the Go blocks. Oh, there's a... ah, they're hitting me. I should probably get rid of that dirt block there next time, since they just seem to be climbing up on it and climbing up onto my wall. Alright, where are they now? Hello? Enemies? Anybody? Bueller? Bueller? I don't... I couldn't have killed them all already. They usually have more. Oh, there they come. Yeah, it's the typical tower defense thing where there's they charge directly into your defenses and basically just overpower you through numbers. Take that, and that, and that, and one of those. That's right, run into the mine. Machine gun. Oh, well, it's probably the lights. Yeah, he's right underneath me. And the guns can't actually see them now. Yeah, pistol's a lot faster. Okay, where... Can't actually see. Think I'm taking damage somewhere. Whoa, there you are. Shooting my walls. You're hitting my wall. I appear to have found a blind spot in my defenses. Alright. So, that is Black Fortress. As you can see, there's a lot of interesting aspects to it. I do like this sort of combination of... Well, I don't really like tower defense, but I think the way they've done it here is more effective than in other tower defense games like Plants vs. Zombies, which I'm not a fan of. I like that they sort of put you in the action on the ground, as it were, and you've actually got to, use your own weapons, use sort of, be able to react yourself, and not just as sort of this all-knowing eye in the sky. I do like that. But it still has a lot of the other problems of tower defense, in that it just strikes me as very dull and very simple, and not at all something I'm particularly interested in. But as I mentioned before, it might have been another recording that I had to delete, I'm something of a strategy snob. And I like sort of the grand strategy games, like a lot of the stuff Paradox does. Tower defense has always struck me as being very simple, as being very sort of dull. I've tried many tower defense games. I've never been interested in them. They've always just sort of been the same thing to me. But I do like sort of the changes that this game has made. I think they're very well done. But there's still a lot of problems, I think. It's hard to get into. The controls are not great. And I think that, it's... I don't know. If you like tower defense games, if you like Minecraft, you probably like this. I can't really say much about it other than that. It's not the kind of game I like to play. But I'm not... my tastes are not representative of everybody else's tastes. So I'm sure, while I don't particularly enjoy it, other people will. But yeah, that's it for me on Black Fortress. I've been Poor Cynic with Tyrant Reviews. Ta-ta and farewell. For more reviews, both written and recorded, go to www.tablettyrant.com. That's www.tablettyrant.com.